Hello, my name is Leonardo Gonzalez López. I am an 18th semester of the nursing string, and today I come to talk about the important topics for its video: patient morning medication and the alternative treatment so the not stay away left started on your screen. Observe demands of special debates of the course on one or more of physiological or other parameters of detect possible anomalies. In other words, it's the usage of a monitor of the monitor difference depends of saying on the situations on the medicine. I is the of monitor of the supervised and control of variants. It's worth Jonathan and the Hershey personally. We are responsible for Vital 6 and the titer of Vital 6. Vital 6 reflects an essential body functions, including heart rate, respiratory rate, temperature, and the blood pressures. Your RG card probing and the observer measure and the monitor of vital on 6 agent your level of the physical function. Normal vital 6 changes with age, sex, which ability to serious and general health. The normal rankers of vital 6 for a bear and the healthy adult with to rest are blood pressure 120 and 20, rating 18 to 20, weight per minimum, pulse 80 to 100 and the meters per minimum, temperature 30, 36 and 3 Celsius. We must learn as health person the rankers of we actually take our vital sign in the our patients, since if any abnormality arises, we can indicate into the doctor, always developing our clinic years and nursing and the dictation some alternatives such and the following, like a fever which is an increasing and body temperature and body normal which is accompanied by increase and the here a respiratory rate and manifest a pulse reaction to some dishes. Hypothermia is when to the body loses hair faster than the and the cause downward falling and low body temperatures, whereas hypotension, which is low pressure, which can cause finding disease to the brain and now receiving and ignoring blood as well hypertension, which excessive blood pressure on the way arteries. Plus the terminologies, but as those were more important. We must take into account the severity of the biting to play, the ascent occur recurrence, the disease that the surface of the die as in the body, as well as some for or function are administered of medical solutions, please of play catheter, Foley catheter, catheter nasogastric, application of injection, monitoring of serious shoot of variants, the taking of blood sample a morning on the fusion and the avoid probing conforming to hospital patient. and way on the kind tour of the subtraction in English because we can listen audios of basic interfunction which hospital also does recreation activity, choose a coach and the pleasing and the names in English of some and imaginings. These are some mention and learning basic about nursing. We move it on the next topic, which medicines and what are medication and drug is substance which property for the treatment of prevention of disease in humans. Medication are also considered dosage substances and that are unused or administration, which I am for restoring, correcting, and the moving of the body physiological function on the door establishing medical diagnosis. Added to this, the route of administration, oral, powders, granules, tablets, capsules, sipsurus, suspend emulsion, rectal and vaginal, suspensory enemas, OVA, vaginal tablets, intrauterine deliveries, topic and the subcutaneous ointments, frames, gels, pastel, parches, implants, ophthalmic and the topic, and age drops, emulation, and the ophthalmic insert a drops, inhalation and medical gases, aerosols, as well as learning the types of medical art of as poems. Analgesic, an analgesic is medicine to calm or eliminate pain, whether is the handage, muscle, arthritis, etc. There are different types of the variants, ravings, anxiety, adversions, and the reasons. Sedatives, a sedative is a chemical that presents the center's nervous system, causing potential of contradictory effects, baton and calm reflectionary, resulting agenexing through signals are reduced ratings, impairing and space, euphoria, the price screen, critical, and the humped and the lay of certain reflexes. Anti-inflammatory is applied to the medicine or medical products used to prevent a dilution inflammation of the tissues. Anticoagulant is endogenous or exogenous substance that the impervious or irritates blood clotting, rating, and the interpreting of problem marine and stating. Antibiotic consideration the hematology is and chemical products via lipid vein or synthetic derivatives which kill or prevents the growth of certain classes of sensitive microorganisms. Antihistaminic is a drug that serves to reduce or eliminate the effect of allergens, which was be broken the action in histamine in allergic reaction, be blocking its receptors and stimulants or its stimulants or its tonic in general drugs that increases levels of monitor continuum eye activity, reinforce wakefulness, alertness, and attention. Antidepressants is in physiotropic and medication used to treatment mayhem depress the servers which and the hyper and the four of one or more episodes to under unlife. A laxative easy preparation used to cause defection or the elimination of face. Dietary supplements are products that contain food ingredients intended to supplement food. To learning this in English, it's a recommendation and to reading more about the drugs and the addictions on the identification the we can do you in touring imagines. Alternative treatments are used to describe main types of products, practices, and the system that are not variant of conventional medicine. Your main are seen as a reference for methods to help uh, alleviate symptoms and improving quality of life during cancer treatment. We came to medical complacement because they are used in conjunction with conventional medical care. Some areas as follows. Traditional Chinese medicines is the name commonly given to our frontier of the traditional medical practice on the superstitions developed as China and theory in the Minion's cultural evolution. Acupuncture is a form of the alternative medicine and the key combination of traditional Chinese medicine and involution and insertion of the venom linger in the body and the computer points. It can be associated with the application of the hair, a pressure of laser applied on the same body. Music therapies is defined as the used music and the or its elements to promote and the facial communication, relations are living movement and expression satisfying in physio-emotional and the man's name, social and the cognitive aspect of the boy or her. Reflexology also cannot as reflection and sound therapy is form of the alternative medicine that uses the application of the pressure of the head and the language spectrum, finger and the techniques with you the use of oil or lithium. Learning, learning by fire is ritual practice of the prayers and gestures at the supplicatory arouse divine intervention of physiological and the spiritual healing. Hydrotherapy is the use for water as the therapeutic agent in an informed state or temperature. We can learn more by reading more of the subject and the researching to learning in the English. We can promote in the thorough imagines or the cushion at home. And we this was the version and thank you very much for your attention. I see you the next video. Bye.